Guys, this is fifth question from the 2025 science and tech questions. Yeah guys, this is the series of UPSC year wise. First I did 2026 and then 2025. Now I am doing 2025 and I am created separate playlist for this. And okay, now this is the fifth questions. Okay, I don't want to waste our precious time. Let's dive in our questions. That is, consider the following substance. First option is ethanol, second nitroglycerin, and third urea. Coal gasification technology can be used in the production of how many of them? Next, options are A. Only one, B. Only two, C. All the three, and D. None. Here guys, please pause this video and try to answer the questions. And I will not upload the answer here because I will give the answer in the description. If you want, see the in the description. Okay. And here, okay, what is the major thing we have to read for the UPSC to crack these questions? Okay, first one, we need to understand what is the coal gasification technology. Okay, then how these ethanol, glycerin, urea, how they are related to the coal gasification technology. Here what the question is, the coal gasification technology can be used in the production of how many of them? Okay, the for production of urea, coal gasification technology is used or not? For nitroglycerin and for ethanol, is this technology used or not? They are asking that. Okay, do you know how ethanol is produced? In generally, in general country, ethanol is produced from a fermentation process. What is the fermentation here? What is the fermentation means? Produce ethanol through the source of starch and sugar through the process of fermentation. Okay, you can get what is the ethanol now. Okay, in the same way, another process is there to produce ethanol, because ethanol is commonly produced from, okay, you did from the it's that is fermentation, and it is also produced from the coal. What is coal, right? Through coal gasification route. And first of all, need to understand how it is coal gasification technology utilized. We need to understand the what is the coal gasification technology. Okay, for that I will tell briefly coal gasification technology. Okay, just imagine guys. Okay, just imagine guys. The, okay, these are coals. Okay, these are coals. When we burn it, when we gasify, syngas is produced. Syngas, it is not shown here, and just assume here what is the syngas. Okay, syngas is the mixture of carbon monoxide, hydrogen, carbon dioxide, and methane. The mixture of these four gases, that is carbon monoxide, hydrogen, carbon dioxide, and methane. Okay, when we react syngas, okay, when we react coal in a high temperature, then syngas will produce. Okay, how now you got what is the coal gasification, right? And those those syngas is used for the uh, further utilized for the produce of chemical fuel fertilizer. Okay, and now how ethanol will produce from the coal gasification. Okay, it is now is our question, how it will help to produce ethanol. When the ethanol is produced from the coal through the coal gasification route. How? When coal is produced syngas when gasified, right? In the same way, from the syngas we can produce ethanol. We can produce ethanol through the catalyst. Okay, through catalyst or microbial fermentation process. Two we can use to produce ethanol from the catalyst and microbial fermentation. Okay, you got to know ethanol will be produced from the coal gasification technology. This is the one answer. It is right. Okay. What about the nitroglycerin? What is that? It and remember, guys, here nitroglycerin is produced through the coal gasification technology. Why? What is that? It is a chemical compound and it is synthesis from the nitration process. Okay. What is the nitration process? That is nitration of glycerol. That is nitration of glycerol means that is the mixture of the condition of nitric acid and sulfuric acid. Okay, and after that, what is happened? And it is glycerol in the in the nitration process. Glycerol is the raw material. Okay, in that process, glycerol is the raw material, and glycerol is the byproduct of the soap making and biodiesel industry. It is not from any direct relation to the coal, so we have easily delayed this nitroglycerol. Okay, and urea also. Here, what about the urea? Sorry guys, and what about the urea? I already said when in the coal gasification process, what is that? Syngas is syngas is formed. Okay, when coal is gasified, syngas is formed. That syngas is further utilized for the produce chemical, fertilizer and fuel. So when we tell the name of urea, it is a belong to the fertilizer. Okay, I hope you get the questions clarity. If okay guys, here this is the my first beginning session series. I don't know how to write here and explaining. After some time I can get. Okay, that's it. And keep observe my word to note the questions here. Okay, and thank you for guys. Thank you. And if it is helpful in you, then subscribe, share and give the like button. Okay, and also share with your friends. I hope you enjoyed this.